building better lives with Tony Robbins.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather to discuss something that affects countless individuals, something that creeps into our minds and distorts our perception of who we are. Today, we talk about low self-worth, a silent struggle that can hold people back from embracing their full potential, pursuing their dreams, and living a fulfilling life. And most importantly, we focus on how to help Theo navigate this difficult challenge. What is low self-worth? Before we can begin to help Theo, we must first understand what low self-worth truly is. Self-worth at its core is the internal sense of being valuable and deserving of love, respect, and happiness. It is the belief that we matter, that our existence holds significance, and that we have something unique to offer the world. When someone struggles with low self-worth, they perceive themselves as inadequate, unworthy, or even unlovable. They measure their value based on external validation, achievements, or comparisons with others. This distorted perception leads to self-doubt, fear of failure, reluctance to take risks, and an overwhelming sense of not being good enough. For Theo, this struggle may manifest in various ways. Perhaps he avoids social interaction, shies away from challenges, or constantly downplays his abilities. Maybe he overanalyzes every mistake, feeling like a failure even when he succeeds. These are all signs that his sense of self-worth has been weakened, and it is our role to help him rebuild it. Where does low self-worth come from? Understanding the root causes of Theo's low self-worth is crucial if we are to help him. Many factors contribute to feelings of inadequacy, and these influences can shape a person's self-perception from an early age. 1. Childhood experiences and upbringing. The foundation of self-worth is often laid during childhood. Theo grew up in an environment where love and acceptance were conditional based on achievements, obedience, or perfection. He may have learned to tie his self-worth to external validation. Perhaps he was criticized frequently or compared to others, leading him to believe that he was never good enough. Words spoken to children can become their inner voice as adults, and negative reinforcement in early life can echo throughout one's lifetime. Additionally, childhood trauma, neglect, or lack of emotional support can deeply impact self-worth. Theo experienced rejection, bullying, or emotional abuse. He might have internalized the belief that he is undeserving of love or respect. The wounds of the past can shape how we view ourselves in the present, making it essential to address these emotional scars with compassion and understanding. 2. Negative self-talk and internal criticism. Another powerful force that fuels low self-worth is negative self-talk, the relentless inner dialogue that tells Theo he is not enough. This voice is often harsh, unforgiving, and deeply critical, reinforcing the idea that he must strive harder to be worthy. Imagine if Theo constantly tells himself, "I'll never be successful. I'm not as smart or talented as others. Nobody cares about me. I always mess things up." These thoughts create a cycle of self-doubt and discouragement, making it difficult for Theo to see himself in a positive light. The mind tends to believe what it repeatedly hears, so if Theo's inner dialogue is filled with negativity, it will shape his reality. 3. The trap of comparison and social pressure. In today's digital age, the pressure to compare oneself to others is stronger than ever. Social media presents an unrealistic highlight reel of other people's lives, filtered perfection, curated success, and idealized happiness. If Theo constantly measures his worth against the achievements or appearances of others, he may feel like he will never measure up. Comparison breeds discontent. It makes us focus on what we lack rather than what we have. If Theo believes that others are more successful, more attractive, or more talented than him, he may feel discouraged and unworthy. However, what he may not realize is that everyone struggles with self-doubt, and social media rarely reflects reality. 4. Fear of failure and the need for perfection. Many people with low self-worth develop a fear of failure, the belief that making mistakes equates to personal inadequacy. If Theo is afraid of failing, he may avoid taking risks, trying new things, or pursuing his goals. This fear often stems from the unrealistic expectation that he must be perfect to be worthy. Perfectionism is a double-edged sword. While striving for excellence can be motivating, an obsession with perfection can be paralyzing. If Theo believes that he must meet impossibly high standards to be valued, he will never feel satisfied with himself. He might procrastinate, avoid challenges, or feel constant anxiety about not living up to expectations. The impact of low self-worth on Theo's life. Low self-worth doesn't just affect how Theo sees himself, it impacts his entire life. When someone lacks confidence in their own value, it influences their relationships, career, mental health, and overall happiness. Relationships, Theo may struggle to form deep, meaningful connections because he fears rejection or believes he is not good enough for love. He may accept mistreatment, settle for less than he deserves, or push people away due to his insecurities. Career and goals. If Theo lacks confidence, he may hesitate to pursue his passions, apply for promotions, or take on leadership roles. He might believe that success is reserved for better people, leading to missed opportunities. Mental and emotional well-being. Constant feelings of inadequacy can lead to anxiety, depression, and stress. When Theo doubts himself, he may feel trapped in a cycle of self-criticism and despair. The first step to healing: awareness and self-compassion. Helping Theo overcome low self-worth begins with awareness. He must recognize that these negative thoughts and feelings do not define him. He is not his past mistakes, his fears, or his perceived shortcomings. His worth is inherent, not something to be earned or proven. Self-compassion is key. Instead of criticizing himself, Theo must learn to speak to himself with kindness, understanding, and encouragement, just as he would to a close friend. He must challenge his inner critic and replace self-doubt with self-acceptance. As we continue our discussion on overcoming low self-worth, we now move to a crucial step in this journey: building a positive self-image. Understanding the roots of low self-worth is important, but taking action to reshape the way Theo sees himself is where true transformation begins. Self-worth is not just about recognizing our struggles. It is about actively fostering a mindset that empowers us to thrive. The importance of a positive self-image. A positive self-image is the foundation of confidence, resilience, and happiness. It determines how we view ourselves, how we interact with others, and how we handle life's challenges. When Theo builds a strong self-image, he will begin to see himself as capable, valuable, and deserving of love and success. This shift will not only improve his well-being, but also open doors to opportunities that once seemed out of reach. If Theo continues to define himself by his perceived flaws or past failures, he will struggle to recognize his potential. However, when he actively reshapes his self-perception, he can cultivate a more fulfilling and purpose-driven life. Steps to building a positive self-image. Building a healthy self-image requires intentional effort. It is not an overnight process, but with consistency and self-compassion, Theo can change the way he sees himself. Let us explore practical steps that will guide him on this journey. 1. Challenging negative thoughts and beliefs. One of the primary causes of low self-worth is negative self-talk. The voice that whispers, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed," can become deeply ingrained, shaping Theo's perception of himself. To build a positive self-image, he must challenge and reframe these thoughts. Identify negative self-talk. Theo should take note of the thoughts that diminish his confidence. Keeping a journal can help track recurring patterns of self-criticism. Question the validity of these thoughts. When Theo finds himself thinking, "I am a failure," he should ask, "Is this really true? What evidence do I have that contradicts this belief?" Replace negativity with positive affirmations. Instead of saying, "I'll never be successful," Theo can say, "I am capable of learning and growing every day." Practice self-compassion. Theo must treat himself with the same kindness and encouragement he would offer a close friend. By actively questioning and reshaping his internal dialogue, Theo can create a mental environment that nurtures self-worth rather than erodes it. 2. Recognizing and celebrating strengths. Every individual possesses unique strengths, talents, and qualities. Theo is no exception. However, people with low self-worth tend to focus on their shortcomings while overlooking their achievements and positive attributes. Make a list of personal strengths. Theo should take time to write down qualities he admires in himself, whether they are skills, personal traits, or acts of kindness. Acknowledge achievements, big and small. Every step forward, no matter how minor, is a victory. Theo should celebrate progress rather than focusing solely on perfection. Ask for feedback from trusted individuals. Sometimes we need an outside perspective to recognize our value. Encouraging feedback from friends or mentors can reinforce Theo's sense of self-worth. Shifting focus from perceived inadequacies to strengths can boost confidence and reinforce a sense of personal value. 3. Practicing self-care and self-respect. Self-worth is closely tied to how we treat ourselves. If Theo neglects his well-being, he reinforces the idea that he is not worthy of care and attention. Practicing self-care and self-respect is a powerful way to affirm his value. Prioritize physical well-being, regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep contribute to overall self-confidence and mental clarity. Set healthy boundaries. Theo should learn to say no to situations or relationships that drain his energy and self-esteem. Engage in activities that bring joy, whether it's reading, painting, music, or sports. Doing things that bring fulfillment helps reinforce a sense of purpose and identity. Dress and present oneself with confidence. The way we present ourselves affects how we feel. Taking care of personal hygiene and dressing in a way that makes Theo feel good about himself can impact self-perception. When Theo prioritizes self-care, he sends a powerful message to himself: I am worth taking care of. 4. Surrounding oneself with positive influences. The people Theo surrounds himself with can either build his confidence or reinforce self-doubt. Negative, toxic, or unsupportive relationships can drain self-worth, while positive and encouraging relationships can uplift and inspire. Seek supportive friendships. Being around people who offer genuine support, encouragement, and kindness can help you see his value through their eyes. Limit exposure to negativity. Whether it's social media, news, or toxic individuals, reducing exposure to negativity can create a more positive mental space. Engage in meaningful conversations. Connecting with people who share similar values and aspirations can provide motivation and perspective. By choosing to surround himself with uplifting influences, Theo can reinforce a sense of self-worth and belonging. 5. Setting and achieving small goals. Self-worth is strengthened through action. When Theo sets and accomplishes small, meaningful goals, he builds confidence in his abilities. Start with manageable goals. Rather than overwhelming himself with large, daunting objectives, Theo should focus on achievable tasks that gradually build confidence. Celebrate progress. Every completed task, no matter how small, is a step forward. Recognizing progress helps shift the focus from failure to growth. Push beyond the comfort zone. Growth happens when we challenge ourselves. Theo should take small, calculated risks to expand his confidence and capabilities. Through setting and achieving small goals, Theo will develop a mindset of accomplishment rather than inadequacy. 6. Practicing gratitude and positive reflection. Gratitude has the power to shift focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. By practicing gratitude, Theo can cultivate a sense of contentment and appreciation for himself and his journey. Keep a gratitude journal. Writing down 3 things he is grateful for each day can help shift perspective. Acknowledge personal growth. Reflecting on how far he has come rather than how far he has left to go reinforces progress. Express appreciation. Whether thanking others or acknowledging his own efforts, Theo can cultivate a more positive outlook. Gratitude fosters an environment of positivity and self-acceptance, making it easier to maintain a strong self-image. Taking action toward growth and confidence. Knowing the roots of low self-worth and building a positive self-image are critical. But true change comes when we take intentional, consistent action to develop confidence and self-belief. Growth and confidence do not appear overnight. They require daily effort, courage, and a willingness to step outside of comfort zones. In this segment, we will explore how Theo Wolfett and anyone struggling with self-worth can take concrete steps to build lasting confidence and experience personal growth. 1. Embracing discomfort as a path to growth. One of the biggest barriers to growth is fear of discomfort. Many people avoid new experiences, challenges, or risks because they fear failure or embarrassment. However, confidence is built through action, not inaction. If Theo wants to develop self-worth, he must embrace discomfort as a necessary part of growth. Reframing failure. Instead of viewing failure as a reflection of his worth, Theo should see it as a stepping stone to success. Every mistake or setback is an opportunity to learn and improve. Start small. Growth does not require massive leaps. Small, consistent steps outside of comfort zones, whether speaking up in a group, trying a new activity, or setting personal challenges, lead to greater confidence over time. Celebrate progress. Each step toward overcoming discomfort should be acknowledged. Theo should recognize his courage and perseverance, reinforcing positive momentum. 2. Setting and pursuing meaningful goals. Growth is most effective when it is intentional. Setting meaningful, achievable goals gives direction and purpose, allowing Theo to track progress and build self-confidence. Define personal goals. Theo should reflect on what truly matters to him, whether it's improving social skills, advancing in his career, or cultivating a new hobby. Break goals into smaller tasks. Large goals can be overwhelming. Breaking them into manageable steps makes progress more achievable and boosts motivation. Track achievements. Keeping a journal or progress tracker can serve as a reminder of how far Theo has come. Looking back on completed goals reinforces a sense of accomplishment. 3, cultivating a growth mindset. Dr. Carol Dweck's concept of the growth mindset highlights the importance of believing in one's ability to improve through effort and perseverance. A growth mindset fosters resilience and confidence, while a fixed mindset leads to stagnation and self-doubt. Embrace challenges. Instead of avoiding difficult tasks, Theo should see them as opportunities to expand his abilities. Replace "I can't" with "I can learn." Shifting language from limitation to possibility transforms the way Theo approaches personal growth. Seek constructive feedback. Rather than fearing criticism, Theo should welcome feedback as a tool for learning and refinement. 4, practicing self-discipline and accountability. Growth and confidence are built through consistency. Without discipline and accountability, motivation can wane, leading to stagnation. Create a routine. Establishing daily habits such as journaling, exercising, or practicing gratitude reinforces self-worth and personal growth. Find an accountability partner. Having someone to share goals with can provide encouragement and keep Theo motivated. Hold yourself to commitments. Confidence comes from doing what you say you will do. Keeping promises to oneself reinforces self-trust and reliability. 5, developing effective communication skills. Many individuals with low self-worth struggle with assertiveness and expressing themselves confidently. Developing strong communication skills can significantly enhance confidence and social interactions. Practice speaking with confidence. Using a clear voice, maintaining eye contact, and standing with good posture can instantly project confidence. Learn to say no. Setting boundaries is an essential skill in building self-respect. Theo should practice saying no to situations that undermine his well-being. Engage in meaningful conversations. By actively participating in discussions and expressing opinions, Theo will become more comfortable and self-assured in social settings. 6, surrounding oneself with supportive influences. Growth and confidence flourish in a positive environment. Toxic relationships and negative influences can drain self-worth, while supportive, uplifting people help reinforce it. Seek encouraging friendships. Spending time with people who uplift and inspire Theo will reinforce his sense of worth and belonging. Limit time with negative influences, whether it's social media, news, or certain individuals. Reducing exposure to negativity fosters a healthier mindset. Engage in positive communities. Joining groups, clubs, or support networks can provide encouragement and shared experiences. 7, practicing self-affirmation and visualization. What Theo tells himself daily shapes his reality. Practicing positive affirmations and visualizing success can have a profound impact on confidence and self-growth. Use affirmations daily. Statements like, "I am capable, I am worthy, and I believe in myself" should become part of Theo's daily routine. Visualize success. Before a challenging event, Theo should picture himself succeeding, feeling confident, and achieving his goals. Counter self-doubt with evidence. When doubt arises, Theo can remind himself of past achievements and strengths. 8, taking care of physical and mental well-being. A strong body and a healthy mind contribute to confidence and resilience. Self-care is a powerful act of self-worth. Exercise regularly. Physical activity releases endorphins, reducing stress and enhancing self-esteem. Prioritize sleep and nutrition. A well-rested and nourished body is more equipped to handle life's challenges. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or journaling can help manage stress and build inner peace. 9, learning from role models and mentors. Studying the journeys of confident, successful individuals can provide inspiration and guidance. Theo can learn valuable lessons from those who have overcome similar struggles. Read biographies and self-improvement books. Learning from others' experiences can provide motivation and new perspectives. Seek mentorship. Connecting with mentors who offer guidance, support, and encouragement can accelerate Theo's growth. Model confident behaviors. Observing how confident individuals handle situations can help Theo incorporate similar behaviors in his own life. 10. Engaging in acts of kindness and contribution. Giving to others can reinforce a sense of purpose and self-worth. Acts of kindness create positive connections and remind Theo of his impact on the world. Volunteer or help others. Offering time and support to those in need fosters a sense of fulfillment and meaning. Express gratitude and appreciation. Acknowledging the good in life and in others strengthens personal well-being. Build a legacy of positivity. Theo can focus on the contributions he wants to make in the lives of others, reinforcing his sense of worth and purpose. Growth and confidence are not destinations, they are lifelong journeys. By taking consistent, intentional action, Theo can cultivate a strong sense of self-worth and embrace a life of confidence and fulfillment. The path to self-worth is not about becoming perfect. It is about becoming authentically and unapologetically oneself. Every challenge overcome, every goal achieved, and every act of self-kindness brings Theo closer to recognizing his inherent value. Theo is capable, Theo is strong, Theo is worthy, and so are each and every one of us. Thank you.